Alright, Numbani. This is a little bit of a dangerous place for Zen. There aren't really a lot of options for Zen. It's not. This is not a bad position. It's just a one where you have to be hyper aware, like all the stuff that I talked about in previous VODs about how predicting stuff, especially applies to this position on Numbani.
Underneath?
Like right. There. The good thing about this position though is you're with your team, so you have a fat hog to block all those diva dives. Someone's on your right.
I think just skyrocketed. There's some of them on the right. Got the Kree.
Mercy on point.
Baby Diva. Got Baby Diva.
Mercy on
Alright,
point.
now you're
top left. One hit.
like before the monkey dove you, there's a something that happens when things get like chaotic. And I want to like highlight the series of play.
Underneath?
Not here. This is fine. Good Discord.
Who's
Nice
out?
follow up from Tyler.
Top right, Hanzo.
This is a good position. Someone's on your right.
Holy cow, my ping just
Someone's on your
skyrocketed.
right. You got it.
There's some of them
I think you wanted to Harmony the Pharah, but I think you missed and hit one of the tanks. I think you might have Harmonied me instead. So at this point, things get really panicky. If you're feeling like very vulnerable, which happens a lot of Zen, you need to find that spot for you where you can get a sense of what's going on without having to worry or take up brain space about this. Because right now people can get in this way. There is a shield here. It's not going to last very long. This way. You're pretty much vulnerable from like every single angle right now. And you know that they've started to push and they're down people, but they have started to push. So this is 100% on how you choose to handle this situation because we're up right now, right? What I would do at this point is start backing the fuck out here towards that health pack down in that corner there. That's what I would do personally. But I just wanted to back up so we could see as how this unfolds. Like right now, you had that charge shot, which is fine, which is good. I would prioritize better positioning here now that this has been compromised where you are. But the charge shot was okay. But what happened is now you don't know where your Harmony orb went, right? You suspect, like you wanted to get it on Pharah, but you suspect that it probably landed on one of the tanks. At least that's what it looked like. So now you don't know where your Harmony is or where it needs to be placed. It's not on anyone new, and you don't have a Discord on a particular target to call out. So you have three things going on right now. You have a non-optimal position given what's happened so far. You have and you have your Harmony and Discords that you're not sure, that aren't up in the right places or at all. So what's going to happen right now is you need to deal with those things, but instead you're kind of panicking here and just like shooting down into the team, right? You don't like, that's not your job. Like, get yourself in a good spot first before you worry about that. And then you'll hang on. Let me just. God damn it! All right. And then you'll be able to start doing work from there. Because right now you're just it's chaotic, right? It's got to get a monkey dive in you. You got to pull off, and it's just like it's a mess. And sometimes that's inevitable. Like for Zen, since he doesn't have a lot of movement, but
that Moira's low. Moira's one.
You need to do everything in your power to sort of like take things one step at a time, and in terms of like the priority, that's most necessary. It's kind of like if you're in the wild and the basic human needs are like food, water, shelter, and you've gone like 2 days without water, and you're like looking for shelter. That's kind of like or you're looking for food. That's kind of like what happened there.
Kree one, Kree dead, not one.
But again, I think that's just a symptom because I see myself do that when I review VODs a lot on like heroes that I'm not totally comfortable with yet. I see myself do that all the time. I was like, what do I do now? Things are falling apart around me.
Let's regroup.
Yeah, I would just get the fuck out. Yeah. Good call. I would throw a Harmony on the Pharaoh there, though.
Got them free. Thanks for healing.
Yeah, nice.
Got barrage.
I don't have shield.
Ooh. Yeah, that was just unfortunate. Team's not really getting an opportunity to fight here, so there's not really much to say right now. Alright, here's where Zen really shines on Numbani. Defense, .3. He's so good here. Yeah, charge those shots. Alright, someone came in. Tracer's
right.
coming in, right?
Monkey, Mercy up
Yeah,
top.
there she is.
Yeah.
Nice. Like that, like she killed you, but like that is like the early evolutions of being able to counter a Tracer, what you just did right there.
Fawn going behind. Leave it out.
Dang, he's so low. Tracer 1. I think she has recall.
Don't peel too far back from your team here, because there's flankers constantly. It's better to stay a little bit closer. Yeah, right here, right here.
3-1. Thank you. Mercy res McCree,
Shield
they have no
right.
res. Mercy was 1. You have a half out of mech. Never mind, she's getting healed.
Ooh, that was a nice ball.
Got their Moira.
You could push up a little bit here since you have shields. Just
Mercy's ready
and
to
you
get
have two
Moira.
people on the high ground here. You could always charge shots. Come in and charge shots like around
Leave it
here.
low
'Cause you have
on
this
mech.
payload for cover. You got the shield, and you got two people up here. Just to lay in some extra damage,
Someone
and then
from
just
going
back
top.
off whenever
I think there's a
necessary.
diva and a monkey up top. Monkey's low, monkey's 1. Nice ult.
Monkey in the back. On cart.
Ooh.
Mercy was 1 up there.
Top left with Green.
McCree 1. McCree dead.
Tracer in the back. High ground.
See, from that position, that wasn't really your fault. But from that position, you really don't
Getting
have a way to like
interesting.
peek offensively because there isn't like a hard corner that you can go behind and then
Tracer in the
immediately
back.
get back line
Got
of
3 in the
sight.
back.
I don't think that was actually a bad trans. I
Don't
think
run
that
out
was
quick. You have time to-
as good as you could expect, actually, given the situation.
Tracer's on behind cart.
Tracer?
Oh, nice. That was good. How many did Genji? Genji,
that-
Genji.
Leave on cart half.
Genji's your like home base if he's on the team.
Monkey on cart?
If there's no monkey.
Monkey lit.
And again, this positioning isn't bad, but if a tracer, wow, yeah. This positioning is not bad, but if they come in and you have flankers here, you are so far away from the rest of your team, you're basically on your own in terms of trying to 1v1 them or like 2v1 in some situations. So again, I would reset back like you always want to sort of reset back to like the nearest corner to where the front line is. So that would be like right here. And then that way, like if someone comes this high ground, you can back off like this, but you can also go like this. And there's also like a shit ton of people here. And also from back here, you can't really spam down the choke as they advance
when you
either.
want to hold hog, I'll bongo with it.
Yeah, I don't really like this left side position. It's too easily diveable, and the line of sight is too clean to this. But it's not terrible. It's just not what I would personally do as a default.
There's Ryan. Going right side, Tracer.
There she is. Yeah, see, you basically peel yourself out there when you position there. She always goes left, and then she's like, oh, look, a Zenyatta. And if you don't already have a charge shot, and you start, and she's already, like, into you, and you start charging your shot from there, like a better Tracer would have you killed, like, way faster than that. I don't think this Tracer is particularly good, but,
I'm gonna touch him.
yeah, now you're getting yourself jammed out in the back, which, again, I don't blame you for there, because you're trying to just get out of spawn, but...
Trying to do anything with play, team. Sorry, team.
Let's fast forward this.
I think they have a Moira. That's what I just saw. There's something that's gonna be shooting our main door.
Oh god, I'm playing Winston.
That was Moira.
As a default,
Torbjorn.
it should be on the Winston,
Put Winston bubble on it.
the Harmony, but
Take it out pretty easy. Torb's top left.
because I'm gonna try to dive the top. That's what I always do when I play
Lose
Winston.
one.
Good Harmony on me. I didn't execute that well. It's my fault. This whole attack is gonna be me critiquing my own Winston play.
Reaper's top row. Can you get out? Nice. Shield him 3.
Where's the turret?
Kept trying to go for the Mercy, then I realized that... Oh, I'm gonna get picked.
The baby turret's on right side.
Good Harmony
Any
swamps.
healing? Right next to you, Moira, please.
That was a good charge shot. Just didn't land on the monkey, but it's okay. He died. Oh, you need the Harmony on that low health dude right there. Yeah, nice.
You ready? Still Winston.
No. Okay. Let me back up. Alright.
Didn't have blade to help that, sorry.
Never back away from your
Right,
team
the
if you
Winston.
can help it. So like right here, yes, his Tesla gun goes around corners to a certain extent, kind of like Symmetra, but your move right here, your team's right here, right? Your move right here is not to keep backing up. No one's back there. And you cannot outrun him. You're floating square. So your move is to do this. Here's the bus. You spin around, go out here. He's forced to either follow you around, like ring around the rosy, or back around this way where your team is. So you never wanna back up into like just another region where there's nobody is. You're essentially peeling yourself for the Winston.
He was one. Dang it. Blade now.
Ooh, Genji Blade. So Genji's your Harmony priority. this point.
I don't think we're gonna.
As long as I don't need help.
That's where the
Okay.
Reaper is.
Bottom left.
Bottom. Looking good.
I'll wait till Junkrat gets back.
Yeah, there's a diva up there with a. There's a diva up there with a Reaper.
Okay.
Alright, I would get
Where is the? Where's the?
get your harmony on the
turret.
Genji. Oh, I think he's gonna die here because he's going in alone. Is this the part where he dies?
Sure.
Yeah. So,
Top left.
okay, so see, like you got it on me, which is fine.
We got it.
Bubbles.
I think Genji, since Genji has his ult, it's really important that he has the support.
I have Winston.
Sounds like I'm
Bubbles
ulting.
back.
It's really important that he has the support to make sure that happens. But it doesn't
Nice
matter. We
ult.
got this point.
Monkey's gonna be top left. Monkey top left.
That was a good train. That was a decent train. Just finish it out. Weren't exactly sure where the
Monkey lit.
Reaper was coming from. Burned a lot of
He's
ults, but
pushing.
it's alright.
Shields up.
You got.
Okay, so right now, when you have a monkey like this, I am not doing a good job.
Okay.
But when you have a monkey like this, you do exactly what you're doing right now. Try to keep the orb on those divers as long as possible. So like Genji and
Down bubble.
Don't die to
Genji
that.
and monkey. And I dove with low health, so that's my fault there.
There's behind Trace Prime. Behind you.
Should have a Genji instead of a Reaper.
Okay, so like, there was a lot of shit happening. First of all, I dove and got killed, so that's not good. But so when there's a Tracer behind, and there's a front, this shit's happening, and you're this close to spawn, I would just back the fuck in because we already lost people. I would just back the fuck in here, and or go like this because that breaks line of sight from the main. And you know there's a Tracer behind. He's trying to tell you there's a Tracer behind, I think just to let the team know. But you gotta tag the Tracer with Discord. You gotta turn around. You gotta harmony this guy, or else she's just gonna wreck everybody. But I mean, the reason that was such a mess is because I dealt with low health like an idiot.
What the heck? What the heck did that damage? I'm pissed.
But I think that's one of the major differences
to
on how to
blade
deal
or
with
fire?
flankers is then, as then you're much more,
No, I just used blade.
you have to be much more
Can't touch up
proactive
with
than
Genji.
with Mercy. Like, with Mercy, like,
Are
you
we
can't
close
be
to
pulling
riptide?
out your gun all the time or else your team's gonna die. But with Zen, the orbs are where they are, you know, and you gotta sort of take matters into your own hands when trying to deal with the flankers.
Bubbles down.
Or at least put a Discord on them.
There we go. We got Moira. I need healing behind. Thank you. Thank you. Mercy low. Mercy low.
Looking for grab.
Good Discord and Tracer.
I need healing. Oh.
Thank you.
Yeah, that feels bad.
We're on bubble.
Yeah, there wasn't much you could do on that particular push. I think you're okay there.
Don't forget we have 2 doors out of spawn, guys.
Hey, don't peel yourself. Don't peel
What's
yourself.
behind on our gun?
That was a little better than before. Yeah, at least you didn't go around back towards the old spawn. That was good, and then good
Alright, looking
follow
for
by
grab.
fair. Yeah, I'm good.
Can we get this Mercy, please? Before
Yeah.
she gra-
I mean, that's rough. That's rough.
She's one. She's dead. Nice.
I think eventually you learn how to react like a little faster to that. I'm not saying that would make you survive that, because she's still countered to Zen. But it does increase your chances by a little bit.
Winston's fighting up top.
Good trans, good trans.
Got him. Oh, we got him. Nice.
Kept that momentum going. That was
Get that
good.
Mercy. She's low.
Mercy.
Now you want
Mercy last. or straight ahead. Diva above, booped her off.
Moira rarely needs the harmony, so what you got going on now is good.
He's half, he's quarter. He's dead. Tracer and straight ahead.
This is all good. This is good.
Mercy's low. Never mind, she used ult.
Just watch the flank, yeah. Watch the flank.
I need
That
to
was
knock
good.
above
Now this
quarter.
is good. Like what you just did, and you did not end up dying, but like what you did there is this Tracer was behind, right? And instead of peeling yourself, you pulled back and tried to get this cover here, and it was a little too late. But that's exactly the right idea. You wanna spin immediately and then pull back. And find the nearest cover you can, which is the payload.
She's one. Nice, got her. Never mind, she got res. Just kidding. This monkey really wants me. I need healing above you, Moira. Never mind. How close to grab? Okay.
I'll be able to get it pretty soon.
Yeah, I was trying to see how close we were to see if I could get 2 ults before you can use yours, but no. We have play already.
I'm not sure if you were like busy or something, but Tyler really needed that harmony like earlier. I think maybe like we were distracted by the Tracer or something, which is understandable.
Let's wait for Zarya and Zen.
Tracer's super deep.
Diva Winston up top.
Yeah, a Tracer is certainly annoying.
Diva was like half till out next.
She got help. Charge shots here. It's a defense mechanism. There you go.
Both Winstons are upstairs.
There you go. There you go. Yes! Perfect. That's exactly what you want to do. It's exactly what you want to do.
I didn't know they had him a pre. I didn't know they had him a pre.
Should be out, but I'm down. Still.
Tracer discorded. She is like
Oh gosh, the diva on your face.
Diva quarter till out
Nice.
next. Let's get her.
Reaper got in between you, created some space.
Moira,
Monkey's just trying to boop, he's not killing.
Reaper's on
Moira
cart.
dead.
Dude.
Trying to get Tracer. Tracer no recall. Tracer no recall.
Yeah, see, you know, you're reacting much quicker to her. It's almost like
Still no recall.
after like playing almost a full game's length with a constant Tracer on you, you're finally adjusting to like
She didn't get on
how
fire.
those Tracers move and how like you're supposed to react to them, and you're reacting a lot faster. They were good. They were good. Let's speed this up. There we go.
Arrow fire. And is oh my goodness, thanks for hitting.
wow.
Oof.
Well, at least that person's not playing Tracer.
Wait, hold up, Junkrat, don't go in, don't Junkrat.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that you got picked was totally nullified by the fact that Junk got picked ahead of you. Really, that was delayed by Junkrat. And now Moira. I called that bottom room was a terrible idea. Because Reaper's in there.
Whenever I saw they had Symmetra, but I didn't think about it. We shouldn't
Yeah,
have...
Symmetra Reaper.
Shouldn't
Don't
have
want to
gone
go in a
point.
tight corner. That was a bad call.
We should
Yeah,
On my
without
part.
the junk, we also didn't have the spam.
That is also true.
We could just try to go main.
Yeah, I think that would have been best.
Time.
I just assumed
Yeah,
they were
main,
gonna try to
main
defend from the same spot.
would definitely have been better. Alright, let's fast forward. Okay, so same deal here. You have a ton of places where they can get to, so have a plan.
Call out where they're going, by the way. They're going main,
Saw
main,
one.
main.
Tracer's bottom right.
Yeah.
This is a good call coming over here, to
Reaper
be
top
honest.
right. This fire's just gonna spam.
Because you can see everything from here.
He's diving it.
Winston's low. Tracer low. No recall. Tracer no recall.
Diva discorded.
Tracer's behind. Same with Reaper. Reaper behind.
Reaper behind.
Arista jump. Arista jump.
No Wraith, Reaper.
Fire dead. I need healing. I'm running healing.
Watch that Tracer up
Try
there.
to get in this corner next time.
Tracer's still up here.
Yeah. I think she's trying to get out anyways. It's not a threat right now.
The bush is over to the left,
They're in the back.
because I don't think they have time to set up here.
There's Reaper's one. Reaper's one. Tracer's low. I don't know if she has recall. Tracer's one.
At this
There we
point,
go.
this
They
is
don't have their DPS.
not even a game right now. They're
They
just
don't have their
staggering.
DPSs, so they're probably gonna push down him.
Discorded.
Dead.
Farrah coming over point.
But see how the only thing that you have to watch out for is that that sort of dive with Farrah.
You almost out?
But you can see a lot more. There's more places you can retreat to from that side. So if there are people on your team defending from that side, I would favor that side. Nice kill. If there aren't, it's a little too far away because then you're peeling yourself out. But if there's support from your team on the left, play the left is
I'd
in.
have this draw before the instead of the loss.
But overall, really, really good. Like it seemed like from the start of this particular match, like to the end, like you were doing much better. And it's like you kind of have to deal with like annoying tracers over and over and over and over again before you get like a handle on like trying to deal with them. And the same with Genjis. So in the future, like maybe I'll see some Genji play. Out of these 4 games, I don't think I've seen like any Genjis, like at least not ones that were trying to dive you, which is a whole nother sort of thing. I think they're a little easier to deal with than tracers, but it's a similar sort of methodology. You have to be a little more careful with Genjis because charge shot might end up killing you if they deflect. So it's slightly different. It's more of like a duelist thing rather than like a sort of tracking charge shot thing like tracers are. But it's a whole nother story. Otherwise, like just really good job actually. So that was a good match.